All right, so first you want to get a bunch of these different colors of this air dry clay. Okay, like I just took a couple of globs of like all of those different colors. So you can mix up some colors to make what looks like the colors of the meat. So like I took some red and like brown. I don't know what I'm doing as far as mixing up colors, but I just like mix it up, like, you know, until you get a color that is, you know, gonna somewhat resemble meat. I kind of came up with something, you know, like here it go, like something like this. Just keep mixing it up. And this is for the one tone of meat, because you know all of the meats are like different tones. And then you want to, like, after you get something similar to that, you want to like take some white and pink and like mix that up the same kind of way, so you can get like a pinkish white type situation, you know, kind of similar to this. So after you have your two colors, I mean, you could have more colors, like you could have darker shades of brown. Let's make a little, like a darker shade of brown. All right, so I made four colors. These are the four colors I made just from like mixing stuff up. I don't even think I had four the last time, but whatever. So, you know, now that you have your colors mixed, you can just grab pieces of them. Like, I don't know, piece like that, piece like that, you know, put it together kind of. And then this is like the fat. And then you can like string it up like that. Like if you string it up, like it makes it like kind of like that. All right, so I have something like this, but surprising, this is weird. Like I never cook ribs, but my mother-in-law put some ribs in our freezer the other day. She's having a party. So I measured them, and it was like, for a whole big rack, it was like 16 inches by 6 inches. So that's like about 1.25 inches. So, and then by about a 1/2 inch or so. So I mean, you know, about like that. So that's part one. And of course you can add more brown or whatever like color you think. I don't know. Then you go online and you find pictures of the meat. Like I got pictures of the meat, and I ended up not using this, but pictures of the meat. Like you need one for the front, one for the back, and then I got the labels and all of that stuff. And you know, put that stuff on here and shrink it down and print it out. All right, so you cut out all your pieces and everything. So this looks a little fat or something, so I'm gonna like, I don't know, I think it's a little too fat. I don't know how this is gonna make it look, but whatever. Well, since my refrigerator is not that wide, like I wanted to make a smaller one, so I made mine a little bit smaller anyway. Then I made like a half a rack instead of like a whole rack. So mine was like 3/4 or something like that by a half. Still, whatever. This is good enough. All right, now you can just take like the pictures of the meat that you printed off and figure out how you want to lay that. I'm gonna lay it like this. Okay, so that's like that. And I guess I'll lay, let's see. I'll lay this like that or something. So now once you have both of your sides glued, and you could have probably did this before, but whatever, like do it however you think you want. So you just want to like cut all of the edges off, like all of the, you know, and you can cut a little bit of the stuff too, like it doesn't really matter. So just cut like so you can have a lot of the picture on here. And you don't want the paper on the edges, so you know you don't see it. And then do the same for the back. All right, now that you have that cut, you can just like glue your I'm gonna cut this a little bit, glue your other stuff on, like your label. It's supposed to have a nutritional facts on it, but I didn't feel like printing that out. And plus mine was so small that I didn't think it would fit anyway. So let's put it right here. Just glue it on there. And then do the same with the ones on the back. Alright, so you got all of your stuff glued on. And that's what it looks like. So now you need your this shrink tube paper, or shrink wrap. Yeah, shrink wrap. So I take this and I'm just like, I think I want to fold it over this way this time. And do it like this maybe. So I take it like this and then I cut it like about that much, I guess. Then you can take your this thing right here. It's like a heat sealer or something. So just seal it. I mean, I've just been like pressing it. Like that. Oh, it didn't seal it. I guess I didn't do it good enough. Well, seal it around. Alright, so I sealed it all the way around, and then I kind of like smushed it by accident. So just like try to like make it back a little, you know, rounder how it was before. And then I cut off the edges. And all right, so now you have this, and you're gonna just use the blow dryer to seal it up. I put mine on high and then just like, you know. That's it. Now I have a bunch of fucking, what is this? Pork ribs that look pretty fucking good. I mean,